You want to know how far the rabbit hole goes? Well, think about this. Every single problem that we're facing today, we have created. We're the problem. There is no out there that's out there. Everything is from us. We have literally created everything. And in order for you to understand this, you need to understand holographic theory and the holographic universe. The idea is that this is like a virtual reality, right? The code is written, but the player only experiences what they are currently observing. So my room is constructed for me because I'm currently observing my room, and so it's collapsed into its particle solid form for me to experience, to be able to pick up things, put them down, interact with them, so on and so forth. The code comes in, the data comes in to my brain, and my brain is going to take that data and it's going to process it through my belief system. So everything that I've experienced up until this point, like, we are literally programmed from the day that we are born. Our parents, our friends, our society, our schools, everything is going to program us. This is good, this is bad, this is your name, this is how tall you are, this is whatever. And then we go through life and we experience things and we affirm certain beliefs and get rid of other beliefs. And you've created a belief system. So whatever age you are now, everything that you've been through, you experience life the way that you do today because of the belief system that you have created throughout all of your experience. The data comes in, it processes through your belief system, and then it projects in front of you for you to interact with, but it's going to look different through my eyes versus your eyes versus anybody's eyes because everyone has different belief systems. Are you following? If you also understand a little bit of quantum physics, just look into the double slit experiment and the data eraser experiments if you think the double slit experiment doesn't really prove the observer effect. Also understand the observer effect. I also have videos on these if you want to go watch those instead, or you can just go on YouTube. The idea is that everything is just energy. Let me think. My job right now doesn't actually exist. It's not like fully physical and constructed because I'm not observing it right now. Someone could be observing it and it could be physical for them, but if nobody was around that building or my desk, let's say, it would just be a wave of potential. So it would be energy, like a field of energy that could collapse into anything, right? And obviously the most probable thing it would collapse into is what it would end up collapsing into. And it's only when an observer comes and observes this wave of potential that it would instantly collapse into physical matter or particle. You create the experience for you to experience. You are creating it, but everything is neutral, right? Everything right now doesn't really have meaning to it. It is me and my belief system that add meaning to it. I can look at a situation that's neutral and I can say, oh, that's bad. Oh, that's not good. Oh, this is amazing. This is great, right? It's just filtering through my belief system, which is going to make me think a certain thing of whatever it is that I'm experienced, that I've created. And also, here's how reality works. I have my own individual reality, and so does every single thing, every single person. But the thing is, we are all collectively connected. We are all the same collective consciousness. And so we are all experiencing a universal hologram, one giant hologram that not only are we experiencing, but we are a part of. And together we are all experiencing this hologram. And so the example I always use is if I don't want it to rain tomorrow because I'm planning a picnic, but 9 other people want it to rain tomorrow because they want their tomatoes to grow in their garden, then the 9 other people are going to be able to push the hologram into a reality in which it's going to rain tomorrow. But the thing is, I could have a stronger belief than all 9 of those people, and I can be like, nah, law of assumption, it is going to be a sunny day tomorrow and I'm going to have the best day ever. How deeply I believe in that, I can skew all those 9 people because they can have really weak beliefs of, it'd be nice if it rained tomorrow. I kind of hope it rains tomorrow. Looks like it might rain, you know? Like, people can have really weak beliefs, but so whatever you believe is going to skew how you experience reality, both on an individual scale and a collective scale. So if you think about it, all the negative problems that we experience are problems that we have created for ourselves to experience, meaning that we can get rid of all of the problems that we've created just by changing our belief systems and by working on ourselves. Nothing, no problem is external. We cannot fix the system and all of these things. That's not going to fix the problem. The problem starts with us. Once people go inside internally and realize that it's their belief system that created it this way, people think that that everybody's bad, right? Everyone is evil, everyone is bad. But you only think that because it's a belief so ingrained in all of us that that's what we end up experiencing. If we had a belief in which we thought everyone is loving, then why would we ever experience anything evil? So if we want the major problems to go away, then we just change our beliefs. It's not like an actual physical thing. Nothing here is really fucking real. Nothing here is really physical. We're just tapped into this hologram. We could all wake up and take off the headset, and you would have been like, damn, I thought that was real. But you don't really know if this is real or isn't real. But the fact is that science, quantum physics, and a lot of neuroscience is starting to fucking finally realize that this isn't real. This is all just a potential of energy, a field of energy that we interact with, that we create, that we materialize by observing it, and that the reality we experience is based off of your beliefs. That's why two people can experience the same situation completely differently. Someone could watch my video and be like, your voice is annoying as fuck. Another person could watch my video and be like, you have the sweetest voice I've ever heard. I could listen to you forever. I'm no different. It's you and your beliefs and your experience that created your beliefs that make you experience my video differently. So the person who finds me annoying already swiped past it. The person who thinks I'm the sweetest sounding person ever and they love listening to me, you've stayed. Is you experience what you believe, and collectively we experience what the collective believes. So we evolve collectively. I'm done.